Oh my gosh. Bum, 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 bum. All right, this should be better. I hope. Can anybody hear me? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Hey, what's good? What's good, brother? I should... Should I put the money counter in front of you guys? Maybe. Why not, I guess. Will it even fit? Oh gosh. It looks fucking broken. I don't even know if it's gonna fit. How's everybody doing today? Will it fit in the front? No, it won't. Everything's covered. Okay, then. Can put it here, I guess. Oh my gosh, I hate it. There's not enough room. There's just not enough room. Can do that. Gotta move it here. All the stacks. How you doing, Yeet? Hopefully I said that right. They're not tied down well. They're gonna fall. Oh yeah. I knew it. Yep. Awesome. I need to tape them. I'm gonna tape them in a second. Damn it. That sucks. Oh, where's tape? No tape, no tape. No tape, where's my tape? There's no tape. Where's the tape? I still haven't sent you 100K. When did I ever say I'm gonna send you 100K? What are you doing, my friend? I'm just teaching people how to make money online. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm trying to tape these mountains. But yeah. Ask me some questions. I'll be right back. I just need tape. One sec. Where's this tape? Where is this tape? Alright, found it. Alright, I'm back. You guys want to see schmickles? You want to learn how to make schmickles? Whoa, is that a fake schmickle? No, I guess it just got stuck. Anyways, how you guys doing today? Are you doing good? Are you here to learn how to make more money than in traditional jobs? I'm here to teach. If you care. If you don't, completely understand. Dude, where did I put my roll of tape? I don't even know. How you make that much? I sell envelopes to grandmas on Facebook. I've been doing this shit for 8 years now, so it's been a minute. It's fun though. So I just wake up, I pack envelopes, and then I drop them off at the post office, and then I make money doing that. All right, let's stack them. All right, let's see. There's gonna be so much tape just to keep them stacked. All right. If you guys have any business questions, let me know. More than happy to answer any questions you might have. And if you want to do this, you can do this. I can teach you. All right. It's one brick. Should stand better. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, it stands. As good as it can get, I guess. You don't need investors. There's no need to look for investors. You can do it all by yourself. I've done it all by myself and by working and saving up in a 9-to-5. It's not that difficult. Yes, teach me. So pretty much what I do is I order products from China, products that are already selling, and I market them on Facebook to older ladies because older ladies tend to buy more and they have way more money because they lived longer, they saved more money. And I just sell them products that they want, like envelopes. So I get the product from China, let's say for $2 or $1, and I sell it to them for $40, $50. And then that's how I make my money. You just run Facebook ads so that grandmas see you, and then you just pack the orders once they pay on Shopify. You capture the payment, the bank, but then Stripe pays you to your bank account, and then you use that money to ship the order out to grandmas. That's what I do. All right, now we're gonna go sideways with these stacks, just to make sure they don't fall. How's that gonna work? But yeah, if you have any questions, ask. Happy to help. I've been doing this thing, e-commerce, for a fat minute. 8 years is a decent amount of time, I'd say. How cool would it be to stack it this high? Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? All right, let's try taping this way now. That would look sick. Let's see if I can tape it. What was on the menu? What's up, Robert? Welcome back. Today I had Popeyes, and I just had a Nutella sandwich. It was dope. I'm trying to stack all of these together. What did you eat today? What did you guys eat? All right, let's go one more time. One more time just for good luck. Should buy a vacuum seal. All right. Damn. It's a lot of schmickles right here. Oh. Spaghetti, you know the vibe. Damn, I haven't had a spaghetti in a minute. All right. One last go with this tape, just to make sure it holds. Okay, that should hold. Right, Chad? I hope. Let's see. It holds. Does it hold? Maybe. It's not gonna stand. Oh, let's put it against a toilet paper. There you go. That's my backrest. Will it stand? No. Okay, cool. How am I making $40 off an envelope? I'm just really good at marketing, and I teach people how to do it. My students make 400 grand per month. The ones that I've taught. What's like something tall that I can put behind? Put more envelopes. What can I put? What hat is that? I just got it on Amazon. Guys, if you have any questions about business, shoot me a question. Don't be afraid to ask. My question is, how do I balance this? That's a lot of schmickles right here. Maybe like forward? I don't know. Custom envelopes? No. Normal envelopes. Stop swaying backwards. Balance it with another stack behind. I just stacked all of them. Damn. Oh, we're getting somewhere. There you go. That's the balance. You ever hit rock bottom? Of course I have. Who hasn't? In the first 2 years when I started, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So of course I did. What else can I say? Let me hold some. Dude, my goal is for you to do these stacks. That's why I teach. How much? So I used to work in a ranch factory before I started selling products online, and I can tell you that they throw out so much ranch. Any bottle that touches the ground, it's like right away to the garbage, or you can take it home. I mean, you could have taken like duffel bags of ranch. Yeah. Where's the masterclass? You can just shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll send you a free video. My Instagram is pinned in this comment. Or no, I didn't even type it. It's also in the description. And if you want to subscribe, don't forget to like, because it doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe if you like this content and you'll be entered to win 10 grand as well. Did you sell envelopes in Shopify? Yes, I do. But if you guys want to learn from me and you want to get a free 1 hour video, shoot me a message. I don't bite. What's going on? Is it really that misaligned? Matt's first envelope business was reselling the ranch. Fuck no. Yeah, ranch that was on the floor, repacked. Good questions. You made this how? By selling envelopes to grandmas on Facebook. I get the envelopes from China, just like anyone else gets products from China in bulk. You ship it to your house and you sell it for more. So I get it for $1, I sell it for $50, and then I profit. And then I spend money on advertising on Facebook to show it to the grandmas, because otherwise, how else would they see it? Tariffs don't mean shit. If you're buying a product like an envelope for $1 and now it's 200% even up, what? You're still under $3, and I'm selling them for $50. So I'm still in the huge profits. But a lot of businesses are going out of, even a lot of drop shippers out of ecom that do what I do. They just didn't, they don't know what to do. If their product costs $20 and the tariffs hit and now it costs $60, all their profits are gone. They need to either find a different product or, I don't know, what else they're going to do. But that's why I've been selling envelopes, because it's kind of bulletproof. I just sell products online. That's all I do to make money. I do. There's more to it, obviously, and that's why I teach people. I make people stores. That's why my students that learn from me directly, privately, make 400 grand per month. Can you start with 500 bucks? You can if you do everything yourself. It's better to have more money, obviously, but I would say 1,000 is more realistic to start with. Yeah, I do. You can check my Instagram. You can see my direct deposits to the bank account. I've made millions online just selling products. Prime, the reason why is because I know how to market and I know how to sell to grandmas, where grandmas are willing to pay a little bit more because they have more money. They are a little higher income earners compared to the youth. That's why. You should buy a palace. Why would I do that? Just so I'm lonely in a palace? I'm doing something better. I have a big project coming. I think you guys are gonna like it. For real, bro, you're just another one of those selling gurus. True, I am. The thing is, I've been doing this shit actually for 8 years. Most of them haven't done that. They just sell a course. But I have a track record to prove it. No, I'm not Andrew Tate's cousin. We had beef in the like few years ago when he was just popping out, and it was amazing for my growth. Just clowning on Andrew Tate was the funniest time of my life. I realized that any drama is good drama for growth. Do you get bored with your money? No. I mean, money's not going to do anything, but you can do a lot of fun things with money. You can scroll down to like all the way in the beginning when Andrew Tate called me out, and then I was just trolling him. It was like back and forth. It was funny. The comments were so funny against people. Like I was making a video or something, and the Tate fans were like, "Andrew Tate, still on top of you, little bro." I was like, "Yeah, on top of other men, bro." But anyways, Etsy or Shopify? Shopify for sure, because you don't have competition. How do I learn off of you? You just shoot me a message on Instagram. If you want me to type it, I can. It was like 2 years, Robert. It was like before he got locked up because he was too loud. This is my Instagram, by the way. If you want to shoot me, it's gonna be pinned. Where can you watch it? It's on my Instagram. How long does it take? If you want me to build you the store, if you want me to pick you the product, set everything up for you, ads, and privately teach you because you're going to need help and I'm going to be daily helping you, that takes me 2 weeks to make it for you. But if you do everything by yourself, I have no clue how much it's going to take you. It personally took me 2 years to start making like 100K per month. So it could take you 2 years if you're smart. I would say, you know, I was smart because I was learning from my mistakes and I never gave up. A lot of people would give up after like 2 weeks, maybe 3 months max. And if they don't see a return, they're going to call it a scam, even though right after they're going to go on Amazon and buy something, or they're going to go on Nike.com and order something. And I don't think Amazon or Nike are scams because millions of people are ordering products online and there's no difference. So you're just selling a product that you bought from China, just like they're doing. It's just you are better at marketing and they're better in marketing than you. So it all comes down to what products do you sell? Is it a good product? Is there a demand for it? And are the ads that you're making actually attractive? Are people stopping, like you just stopped on my thing because you saw, holy shit, there's almost $500,000 in cash sitting here and he's 24 years old, and how did he make millions of dollars? That's a scroll stopper. You stopped here because I was good at marketing and we're yapping and I'm teaching you, right? That's the same way I'm going to teach you to make ads. Are you Polish? Yes, I am. I was born in Poland and my whole family's in Poland. Do you understand using license from brands like Nintendo? You don't have to send Nintendo stuff. Don't sell Nintendo stuff. Just sell boring products like I do. Sell envelopes, sell other boring shit, and I can teach you how to do that. Because it's not that hard. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put my Lambo key and my Beamer key. My goodness, my bad. Sorry. Guys, why didn't you remind me? Now that's $1 million stacked. Where is it? Is it just drop shipping? No, drop shipping makes you way less profit margins, but you can start with drop shipping. That's what I started until I started having branded stores. And now I sell envelopes that are awesome. Okay, why did I even touch this mountain? Now it's gonna be horrible to balance it. Here, I'll just put the Urus Beamer right here. Is that fine with you guys? Hopefully. How do you promote your envelopes? I just market these envelopes by going to Facebook and paying Facebook, let's say $5 to start out. And I run it for a couple of days. And if I make a sale, awesome. I'm going to spend more money on Facebook. If I don't, go back to the scratch board, see what do I need to optimize with the ads? Do I need to make them look better? Do I need to spend more money? Do I need to do this, that? And once I optimize the Facebook ads, next day, test it again. I don't do anything. I just let them run for a couple of days and optimize. Read the data, improve. That's how you run this business. And I've spent millions and millions of dollars on Facebook. So I learned a lot about Facebook. That's why people want to work with me, because they don't have the time. Maybe they're 40 and they want to start this. They don't have the time because of their workload, because of their family, to master a skill like e-commerce. They rather hire me, make them the store, teach them privately what works, what doesn't, so they don't waste millions of dollars and give up. And they want to learn how to make sales right away. That's why I teach. What are some other questions you guys have? Much love and respect. What is the total cost for you to set it up? It's $5,000 at the moment. And if you don't have $5,000, you can still work with me by doing monthly payments of $170 per month. But yeah, that's just an opportunity for the people that, they know what they want. They don't like the idea of working 50 plus years for another man's dream. I figured this out when I was 17, when I got shitty ass jobs because my dad never would pay for my car gas, or he'll give me like $20 a week to get like some lunch. And I'm like, after his third day, like I can't afford lunch, so I had to get like a 9 to 5. It was like a part-time. And then I had to get a 9 to 5 after high school to make more money to run ads. So I was always like, I understood how shitty 9 to 5s are. So, I wanted to get away from it. And the only way to get away from 9 to 5 was to start my own business. And I was like, okay, maybe real estate, but I'm too young and it takes a lot of work. You need a lot of capital. So that out the window. Stocks, I'm not trying to be glued to the screen for 9 hours a day and stress and like, oh my gosh, is it going to go up, down, up, down? I'm not trying to do that. So for stocks, I just buy and forget. And I was doing that once I made hundreds of thousands of dollars to compound that money while I'm making money from my business. So what was the easiest thing to find to make money and escape the 9 to 5? Selling products online, products that already sell, and I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Because in the beginning, that was one of my biggest mistakes. I thought that a cool moon lamp was going to sell and everybody's going to be buying it because I thought it was cool. I had it in my room. That's like the biggest mistake most beginners make with e-com. You have to sell products that are proven to sell right now, and you copy what works. Why would you want to reinvent the wheel? So that's why I started researching, looking at the data, what products sell, and I started copying them. And I've made, as you can see, millions of dollars. And I continue doing that. I've been doing this shit for 8 years now. Even right now, as we speak, I'm getting sales. Why don't you come to Germany? Not on my bucket list right now. I love tropical places. I just came back from Hawaii. It was beautiful. How much do you think I spent on Facebook? Oh, I had multiple Facebook accounts, so I can't even. Actually, I could look back on my business account, but it's in the millions. You seem pretty chill. Good marketing for course instruction is going to be as someone who isn't douchey, because they all usually are. I mean, I try to be as authentic as possible. I show every single thing I do daily. I live a basic life. I live with my fiance, close to the family. Didn't move out to Miami. Didn't get a penthouse. Do I like traveling to Miami? Yes. Would I live there right now? Probably not. I love the slow down lifestyle where I live and be surrounded with loved ones, friends, and make memories, not around, fake people, I would say. A lot of people are fake, I would say, in some states. But yeah, I don't know. And also I went to like LA. Parking situation is horrible. I would never want to drive my Lambo and my other cars and park. Like parking, you can't find parking. Also, if you go to the mall, $20 for parking, I'm not paying that. I have money, but I am cheap. Don't get me wrong. I don't like spending money on dumb shit. How much are monthly bills? Dude, honestly, I don't spend a lot. Right, because I have everything paid off. So I really don't have mortgage. I don't have rent. I don't have the only thing I have is like insurances. I have uh, taxes. I think I calculated like, what was it? I think 6 or 7 per month, and that's like without just like insurances and bullshit, like food. I eat a lot. I eat out a lot. Let's see if it's real here. Is it not real? I don't know why it glitches. I don't know. How much is your insurance for the Urus and for the BMW M3? I pay like 6 per year, so 500 a month. So like, let's say I make okay, let's say I make like 1 month 400 grand, right? And my expenses are 6 or 7,000. The rest of the money that I make is going directly straight to like investments, and I'm compounding that money. And my ultimate goal is to become a billionaire, and it's gonna happen. It might sound delusional to some people, but I was also delusional when I had $1,000 and I was telling everybody that I'm gonna become the youngest millionaire in the family, which happened. So at first people doubt you, and that's normal. They're gonna make fun of you. And eventually it happens and they're like, yo, bro, put me on. I always knew you're going to do it. But yeah. Why do you want to be a billionaire? I think it would be really cool to, I don't know, it's like such a big goal that it's not going to happen overnight. And I love the journey. I love being an entrepreneur, knowing that I'm not working for another man, waking up to an alarm clock that's annoying. And I think it would be a cool story, like an immigrant from Poland that didn't know how to speak English, uh, average ass kid at school, dropped out, became a billionaire, and it wasn't no inheritance. Daddy didn't give $1 to him. It's just like shows you that you can do anything if you manifest it. If you are delusional enough, it might happen. But you have to put in work, obviously. Are you working for another man as a millionaire? No, I am working for all by myself. Do you have any clients from Africa? I don't think so. How do you learn? How did you learn to know what you do with your money? Smart way. I listen to other wealthy people and just copy them. Like I always say, copy what works. The reason why my people that I've taught are making the same amount, if not more than me, some of them are making more than me, and I've taught them. That shows that I'm a good mentor. But you just copy what works. If it's working for somebody, and it most likely will work for you if you put in the effort. It's not going to happen overnight, but it sure will happen. How many of your students are profitable? I have thousands of students. I can't talk to each one and ask them every single day, are you profitable this day or not? Some days you're gonna have profits, some days you're gonna break even, some days you might lose money. In the very beginning, most of the days you're gonna break even to build the data, and then eventually you're gonna start building profits, more profits, as you're teaching Facebook to do target better people for you. So to answer your question, I don't know. I honestly, truthfully don't know, but the people that I've taught and send me messages thanking me that became first millionaires in their family, I just take a screenshot, post it for motivation so others see it. And, I post even, first sales because people are excited, like them making the first sale within the first few days of working with me. And that's like a lot of students. You can check my Instagram, the one that's pinned in the comments. I post, it's under testimonials, results, student comments, all that. What do? I just sell products online. I sell it to older ladies, gentlemen, envelopes. That's what I do. How fast is it possible to become a millionaire? The fastest student that became a millionaire with me was 8 months. Within 8 months, he started making 400 grand per month. And it is just wild to say it out loud. It can happen quick, like even in the video and the case study that I show you, like starting a brand new store from zero to scaling it within 2 months to $700,000. Within 2 months, I've went from zero to 700 grand on a brand new store. That's how quick your life can change if you just find one winning product, make one winning ad, and one good offer that people are buying. Because it's really not that complicated. What's stopping you right now is the lack of knowledge. And once you obtain this knowledge, you're going to be like, wow, it really did take just finding one good product to sell that people buy right now. You're going to make one good ad that people stop and click on because they want to buy from your store. And then once they go to your store, if you convince them to buy it right now because it's a good offer, it's on sale, it's all that, then you just made profit. And you're going to be, well, after your first sale, the first cha-ching on Shopify, you're going to be addicted. You're going to be like, holy crap, I just made 50 bucks and I didn't move a finger. I set it up, I ran the ads, and it's on autopilot right now. And all you have to do is just optimize the ads, which you will know because I'll teach you, and you'll spend more money as you make more money. So, for example, in the beginning, when I was talking about the case study, how I went from zero to 700 grand in a brand new store, in the beginning, I spent $50 the first day. I made, let's say, $300 in sales. I don't remember exactly. You're going to watch it and see it, but I think it was like 300 bucks. I used all this money for the next day when the ads were running throughout the day to spend 300, and I tripled the amount, right? Now I did the same thing, rinse and repeat. Then I was spending like $3,000 per day after 2 weeks of starting, and I was making $20,000 consistently per day, which sounds like crazy. You might be making a normal, I don't know, 60K a year, and this kid is making $20,000 per day 2 weeks after starting a brand new store. But I show everything. How much money is in a stack? These are 10K bands. But yeah. What are some questions you guys have? Guys, if you want to learn anything, you can shoot me a message on Instagram. It's Mediar_ecom. It's pinned. But yeah, you can see the bill. This money counter detects all counterfeits. You can see. So it's over $1 million with this card. I paid 300 grand in cash. This one's like 110 in cash. So around $1 million we're talking about, give or take, probably a little less. This is just like funny money. In terms of like, it's not that much to me now. I have way more in the bank. But to show off, or not show off, to get your attention, I pulled out some to, stop you, motivate you, and show you that you can do it too, if you care enough. But if you don't have enough motivation, if you're not struggling enough right now, then you're comfortable, then you're never going to start. That's the reality. I didn't like being hungry. I didn't like, seeing my peers drive better cars than me. So I just went out and made my own money by selling products online. How much did the euros depreciate? A lot. You can check out I think you can get them for like 220 or 200 region. I got it for 270, but after taxes, it was like 300 or 297, I remember. But still, I mean, it saved me like 170 on taxes. So, but in Poland it's 4 million and in the US it's 1 million. That is correct. That's how conversion works. The stacks are longer than the others. True. I guess some people just don't listen, but it's okay. Ask me some good questions about business. If you ever wanted to start, how many of you ever wanted to start a business? That's a good question. Any mods for the G80? At the moment, no. But I'm thinking about buying a Valtronics exhaust for the Urus because my warranty just ran out. I was waiting for that. So maybe a downpipes and exhaust for the Urus. Not sure for sure yet, but I'm already in debt 50K. How can I make it possibly to pay it off? Pretty easy. You just start selling products online. A lot of people have done it. Like I said, you just need one winning product and one winning ad. And if you don't know how to do that, just shoot me a message on Instagram and I can send you a video showing you how I do it. What products do you sell to old ladies? Anything that can make them happier, make their date easier. A rich man shows he doesn't show off. True. But in this day and age, you have to show off to get your attention, to get you to comment. That's how you show that you're credible. Not everybody has $1 million laying in front of them, right? What's my Instagram? It's pinned message, Medior_ecom. That's my Instagram. What are some more questions you guys have for me? On what platform do I sell? I sell everything on Shopify. If you're interested, just shoot me a message on Instagram. It's linked above. I think it's top right corner if you're watching on mobile. Or you can just type it in on Instagram, Medior_ecom. You look like a hustler. You gotta teach everyone how to make stacks, right? That's my goal, but most people don't want to listen. That's normal. What do? I sell envelopes to grandmas on Facebook. That's what I do. It also says in the description if you want to read more about it. How much does it cost to start? I would say have a minimum of $1,000 to start. I just tape these stacks. That's how they're holding. So I'm not undoing them. Most underrated snack. Most underrated snack. Shit, I don't know. Gummy bears, I don't know. How much does it cost to start? You need at least 1,000 to start. Am I happy? I am super happy. I have done pretty much everything I've ever wanted. No, I'm joking. There's way more to life. You can do so many things. I want to have kids, but like knowing that I'm gonna be there for my kids every single day when they wake up instead of going early to work and missing their whole childhood and not being there for them. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to know that you have enough money to buy fun toys, have everything paid off, have enough money to put food on the table, pay all your bills, and have enough money to make you more money by just boring investments, I'm blessed. I mean, but I did grind too. It didn't happen overnight. I always tell people you have to put in work. It's not going to happen by itself. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Mm. Mm-hmm. Do you recommend selling homemade products? You don't have to. My recommendation is sell products that sell, meaning there's data behind it. Mm-hmm. Bum, bum, bum. I never look happy just because it gets attention. People love watching a sad millionaire. They don't like a hyped up millionaire. Rock, paper, scissors for the stack. All right. 3, 2, 1, shoot. A rock. Sad millionaire is way better. His first 2 years was just try and error, try again. Then it started rolling. Listen to this guy, people. You got to want it. You can't be lazy. It's true. It is true. I was lazy in terms of I didn't want to wake up in the morning to an annoying ass alarm clock, and Dad was dictating my whole day. And then I go drive to an office and I have to be bossed around by some random dude that barely makes more than me. I don't know. It was just not a vibe. Been doing this shit for 50 years and end up in debt and never seeing my kids was just not the move. Like, believe it or not, a lot of the problems occur from money. You get stressed, you lash out on your significant others, you're always annoyed, you're sad. It all comes down to money, like, believe it or not. And now you're in a bedroom on a PC, that's correct. What would you be doing if you had multi-millions? Would you be drinking on a yacht every single day? Is that the life you want? Gets boring. I got the same feeling working for a guy who is a millionaire for so bad money for real. Hey, if you want it bad enough and he just pisses you the right way one day, you're gonna say, hey, enough is enough. And then you're gonna start something of your own or learn some skill that could make you more money. And if you stay committed, you don't give up, you're gonna make it. But if you give up after like 2 years, you're going back to the 9 to 5. Nothing has changed. You just kind of wasted the 2 years, right? So that's why I never had a plan B. Manifested people, shit's real. It is. If you guys actually like listen up, if you want to change your whole life, watch the movie The Secret from 2008, documentary about manifestation and the love of attraction. It changed my life for real. See, your goal is to make 250K. It's so funny because in the beginning, my goal was to have 700K in the bank account. And I was like, you know what? I won't ask for $1 more. And once you start making 100, 200, 300K, 400K per month, it's never enough. It's just, I mean, I'm blessed. I am very grateful for, where I am, but you're just gonna stop. You're just not gonna want the next month to be 400K or 500K. There's levels to it, right? Some people make $1 million per day. Some people make, more than that. It's never enough. I mean, you have to be grateful. You have to appreciate what you have because you're gonna be lost. But, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice making that much money, and you want to continue doing that. And the beauty when you're an entrepreneur is you can do it. It depends on how much time you put in every day. If you're lazy, if you don't want to work, you're not going to make money, right? But with Facebook, honestly, if you have everything set up, I can be lazy and I'm still making money because the ads are running in the background on autopilot. I can hire somebody easily for a few $100 a day to pack my orders, but honestly, I'm bored. I need some type of purpose to wake up and pack envelopes. It gives me content. I've been doing this shit for years. I just watch Netflix on the side or YouTube. and I pack. So that's what I do. What's your target profit margin when you flip products online? My goal is to have at least 50% profit margin. And with the envelopes, I can do that. And some days could be like 65% profit margins. So that's why I keep doing it. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I think some of you, maybe at least one of you, wants to learn this. And if you do, if you're serious, just shoot me a message on Instagram. I'm gonna send you a free video that's an hour long showing you what I do, my background, how I came up, all the pictures, and then how I was making millions of dollars just like that. Once it clicked, I was like, wow, everything makes sense. We're making it. And we're just copying what works. So, yeah. Are the tariffs going to affect your profit margins? Nope. Because my envelopes costed $1 and now they cost $2 and I'm just charging more. So, what's the IG? It's pinned, _ecom if you're interested. Does he provide very proof of his own success or of his students' claim? Like if 351 should raise any flags without receipts? Oh, I have receipts. You can see my screenshots on from the phone on my direct deposits. You can see my bank account I post. I am very transparent compared to anyone else because a lot of people do love to just say numbers, but I can send you what my students are sending to me. I can show you the journey of them going from the first sale, the first week of working with me, to 8 months in making 400 grand per month. Meaning this stack they make within a month after 8 months of working with me. And then what do you think is happening next month? They either make a little less or a little more depending on how much they spend on advertising, right? But yeah, everything I say, it's not just, oh, I'm pulling something out of my ass. I have screenshots, I have proof. So don't worry, I can send it to you. If you're doubtful, ask me. I'm more than happy to send it to you. Or you can go for yourself and go to my Instagram highlights and check it out for yourself. How did you make that money? I sell products online. I sell it to grandmas on Facebook. That's what I sell. I sell envelopes. And if you want to learn how to sell envelopes, if you want me to make you a store, set up the ads, teach you everything privately so you don't waste years of your time where you can be spending with your kids or doing something else, like scaling a business. Instead of struggling for 2 years of making your first sale, why not spend 2 years of the same time scaling the brand that I've made you? So the students that worked with me, instead of struggling trying to find a winning product or whatever, they just worked with me. I made them the store. I know how to make stores. I know how to make ads. And they just followed what I taught them and they started making money. And they just scaled harder and harder. You know how much further you can go by just working with somebody that knows what to do instead of doing it by yourself? The information is out there. You can learn it. It's free. But how long is it going to take you? You can get in contact with me by just messaging me at Instagram, which is _ecom. What are these? Dude, why are the bills going sideways? What is this? Okay. Why are these old bills stopping? You can see some of them are old, some of them are new. I mean, this thing detects all the fake bills. Can you create any offline business? I don't know what that means. I have no idea. But yeah, ask me any more questions, any business related questions, feel free. Here to help. My goal is for you to not go to the 9 to 5 tomorrow. Instead of listening to an alarm clock and waking up and listening to your boss, work for yourself. You do sell low cost products and you pay for ads. I mean, it's not, I didn't invent this. It's been a thing for many, many years. E-commerce is growing and growing. It's just buying products for cheap from the supplier and selling it for more on your website. And you drive the traffic. Like, dude, as we speak, I'm constantly getting sales on Shopify. So, and the people that enrolled today and they, they're gonna work with me. Just watch the videos in order. I'll be messaging you after this live stream, and I'll send you an email to add me as a worker to your store so I can build you the store. It's gonna take me around 2 weeks to make it for you. Can you take the key out of the fob? Yeah, I can. Which one do you want? This? Well, you thought it was fake? You thought it was some Fugazi keys? You already DM me on Instagram. I'll respond to you shortly. How long did it take you to find the amount of success you're doing? Well, I was doing everything by myself, so 2 years. But most of my students make sales within the first days of working with me, because I've taught all my secrets, all the millions of dollars I spent on Facebook learning the mistakes. I share them with them so they can be successful and more people want to work with me. You've never seen a Lamborghini key? This one is exactly like the... Actually, no, I think the previous one looked like the Huracan key. What's the gym schedule? Dude, I stopped going to the gym. Don't even bother asking. I'm lazy now. Biggest lesson of 2025 so far? Enjoy the moment. Be present, I would say. Is the money real? Yes, it is. It'll take a minute for a respond, but he'll respond. Trust this guy. Appreciate you, right? Or why? McCoy. I mean, that's how you know it's real me. I mean, I get thousands of messages a day, so I'll respond. Just take a... You'll give me 30% of sales if you actually help me. Damn, you're blessing me too hard, bro. Unfortunately, I can't, because I would have to do that to 300,000 people, so... Unfortunately, I'll pass. But yeah. Worst situation that you had with ecom? I was making, I think, 100 grand per month, and my Facebook got banned. But that was in the early days. But yeah. Let's see the mansion. Dude, it's cooking. It doesn't happen overnight. Give me till like the end of the year, I would say. I'll show you it. It is 5K, not for just the course. It's the one-on-one private mentorship. So whenever you need me, I'm there. I build you the store, ads, and you get 55 videos. Dude, white is the good color to paint your walls. What do you mean? It makes it more open. Don't sell new sneakers. That profit margin, dude, for you to become a millionaire would take you tens of years, even if you're so good. If you want to make millions, you sell a lot of products now. If you sell 1,000 products today for $50, it's possible with Facebook ads, not by selling sneakers. It's impossible, actually. How fast can you see a return on investment working with me? Well, if you're hoping to make a first sale within a week, then it's going to happen most likely if you run ads. It all depends how fast you're going to run the ads and pay for them. If you start, listening to me right away, you can make it quick. Great hat, thank you. The tariffs affect you. Everybody's worried about the tariffs, but they didn't even start yet. No, they affect me in a positive way because now I can charge more and I make more profit. Can you pay for my tuition? I dropped out of college. What makes you think that I want to pay for the biggest scam on the planet? Guys, if you got beanboozled by college, I'm sorry. That sucks. But that was the biggest scam. What do you do? I sell products online. I just sell envelopes. What platform do I use for ecom? I use Shopify. I have been for 8 years. You want to learn, then shoot me a message on Insta and I'll teach you how to sell envelopes and other products to grannies, the beautiful grannies that have the money under their mattresses and they're waiting to spoil you. They're ready to pay you if you please them, if you send them the right product. That's what I do. I please grandmas and I make fuck you money. And I have been for so many years. Shopify is the best website. But here, guys, instead of wondering what to do, what's the best app, how do I do it? How about you do one thing? You shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll send you a free webinar where you learn those secrets. You're going to be way further ahead than just starting out from zero. Why not learn from somebody that struggled for 8 years, somebody that went through shit when he just swam through so much shit and did it? Why not do that? It would simplify your life so much. You would understand way more clearly what to do, what type of products to sell, how to advertise. And I share it with you. You send me an Instagram DM, I will respond to you, bro, right after this live stream. Oi. Kremówki for sure, they're gas. I haven't had one in a minute. I need to get me one. How many domains are you running? 1 domain per store. If that ain't a 2018 X5M, no, it's an 2024 M3 comp with bucket seats. It has to have bucket seats. Bigos ass, pierogi for sure. Show the different barcodes, dude. I have so many times. You can see all my other videos. I show it all the time. Do you focus heavily on SEO? Fuck no. Everybody is focusing on the stuff that doesn't fucking matter. Like, holy crap, who are you guys listening to or watching? I can tell you that all the bullshit you guys are like, all the little side things, LLC, SEO, what about setting up, I don't know, terms of service. Those shits don't mean anything. They don't make you money. The shit that makes you money is finding the right product, making the right ads, and the good offer. Boom, you sell. You don't worry about anything else. You can fucking play with it later on. All right, I think I'm going to end it here. He's actually giving you game. I have been for years, but people have honey ears. They rather shit talk on me. Oh, fake keys you got from Amazon. The cars are fucking downstairs. You think I've rented them for 2 years? That would have been a lot of wasted money. I paid them in cash. I have the titles in hand. You can't fake 8 years of doing something, right? It's really easy to rent a Lambo and repost the same video of me driving in the same town, whatever. But it's really hard to fake my daily life because I'm authentic and compared to others. I just teach people and I sit at home and I pack envelopes and I still do ecom to this day because it still prints me money in my sleep. And if you care about making money instead of clocking in tomorrow because you have to set that alarm clock every night so you wake up on time for your boss to please him, maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you should then DM me on Instagram and I'll send you a free 1 hour long video. Oh, dude, a lecture? No, it's a pretty cool video where you learn my back end story, how my students are crushing it and making more money than ever before. How my top students are making, 400 grand per month. If you want to get that for free, shoot me a message on Instagram. I won't bite you, and you're going to learn way more than your whole high school career or your whole college career. You're going to learn way more from this goofy ass 23-year-old. Sorry, I'm 24 now, my bad. 24-year-old than if you've ever done in your life, because I have that much knowledge to spit. On that note, hope you guys enjoy your night. And I will be answering all your DMs, all the serious people that want to change instead of ending up in debt. And yeah, have a good one. It was a nice chat. I'll be live again tomorrow around 7 p.m. Central Time. If you want to come say hi, drop a sub and put that bell notification on. If you want to do something else after this and learn more, watch my YouTube channel, my goofy ass videos, my day in a life. See if I'm legit. Does he have a rented Lambo? Is this stacks of cash fake? Find out. Alright guys, see you guys tomorrow.